the realms like Tritrimsha, and then the realm without the realm which is without a fight, and there is the first the Tritrimsha, the realm of the 33, then realm without fighting, and then the Tushita realm. And this particular abode from which we invite the Guru is which it's a part of this Tushita, or the joyous realm. So this is the ordinary Tushita is a Deva realm, but this Yiga Chunzin, that means Ganden Yiga Chunzin, that means the abode which holds the dharma of the bliss or the joy of the mind. Yiga Chunzin means holder of the dharma holder, or holding the dharma of the peace of the mind or the joy of the mind. This is a special abode of Buddha, which is slightly above the separate from the ordinary Tushita or ordinary Deva realm of Ganden. That is the abode of Lord Maitreya, the future coming Buddha. Who is at the present residing in this particular abode as the Dharma teacher and the Lord of Dharma for all beings in general, in particular for all the Devas, all the celestial beings, surrounded by a great assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So the actual, like the chief of this particular abode is Lord Maitreya, and then his there are two bodhisattvas which are like two disciples in the form of bodhisattvas, that is Lama Tsongkhapa and Guru Atisha. So Lord Maitreya, as well as the chief, the two chief disciples, the manifestation of the gurus, they are all constantly paying attention to the sentient beings, to all sentient beings, and upon ourselves. So the Lord Maitreya, after this teaching, after this dharma, after the end of the dharma of the Buddha Shakya Muni, the present Buddha, he will appear in our world and propagate the teaching of the dharma. So we should visualize high above in the space. We should think there is the actual abode of the Lord Maitreya, Tushita or Ganden. And there is a particular, like mandala or a particular mansion in this abode, which is called Genzen Tombo. That means the high stage of the victorious banner. And so in front of that there is the Dharma ground. There is the Dharma Vihara, in which is the actual place where Lord Maitreya gives teachings to the assembly. So it is the name of that particular, like a park, the Dharma ground, which is very large, very broad, very beautiful, which is called Yiga Chunzin. That means the holding the Dharma with the peace of the mind, with the bliss of the mind. And in this particular abode, the whole grounds are all are golden. They are all very luminous and golden. color. And with all the grounds are very radiant and golden in color, and decorated with designs of lapis lazuli and so on, with many auspicious signs and symbols. And so it is the place is completely free of all the like faults or the defect of the place, the roughness, coarseness, and free of rocks, pebbles, and so on. It is very smooth and was very pleasant and also soft to walk on. And everywhere here and there, in different places, there are the wish-fulfilling trees, beautiful growing. And also, in the midst of those beautiful trees, wish-fulfilling trees, there are many lakes and ponds, pools. So we should like meditate on these perfections, or the beauties of this particular abode, similar to the Western paradise of Sukhavati. And then in the center of this place there is the Dharma ground, and in which sits the Guru Lord Maitreya, sitting on a precious throne, sitting in the position like a chair position, not sitting cross-legged, but in the Western position. Maybe he has similar problem with knees, maybe. To sit in cross-legged, like the Westerners. Actually, he is sitting in that position, his chair position, not because he has any difficulty or pain in the knees or anything like that, but he's like it's showing the readiness to come, to descend on our world as the next coming Buddha. So it's not completely like resting, but it's just about to descend, but ready to come out of his great compassion towards the sentient beings of this world. And on his right side there is Guru Atisha, and on the left Guru Tsongkhapa. They are not in their human form of a master, like wearing the usual red or yellow hats and wearing robes and so on. They are in a bodhisattva form, like celestial. They are in a celestial body, like the gods of the Dushita. They clad in the beautiful garments, precious ornaments, and so on. Actually, Guru Tsongkhapa is one nature with Lord Maitreya. So here we should visualize there is the Guru Tsongkhapa with his two chief disciples, actually in the heart of in the chest of the Lord Maitreya.
Gaden Lhagyas the Gaden got Layungzo Gons and Gumbo Jap. All just Jangwan, T. Tugane, Gaden Lhagyam Goji Tugane.
So then we begin the prayer, which is from the heart of the Lord of the Gaden. Yes, that means the Lord of the Gaden Devas, or Gaden God. That means the chief, the teacher, the master, who teaches the Dharma to the gods of the Tushita realm. Ladun. Inji da tinija ladun.
Oh yeah. Da sanglo dongya ja yao jambu gu toga ni je se song shu de yo isa te ta na ni de de pero na chero ji sam zhengguo de.
So we should here generate a very strong devotion towards the Guru, and should invite from your heart, sincerely invite, or like calling the Guru to come to your place, to come in front of you.
Lhagyama toga roga shusar pongde chunzen zis chuji jeba gonchang lo san sada jaba nene shesu jangu ge toga no timba gabu ji roga ris de gabu re shusar pongde su sho anzu sho sarba toma ge jun ya pong sha ge gabu bong yong re daga na yi ji ge timba gabu ga pong yo ji ge zela ye se sung ta lang mi toga ne rang zhan ni ba ji ba che ne de ga de chuan yong ne. So then
we should visualize when we, as we begin this prayer, then and invite from one's heart, sincerely invite the Guru. Then, out of the compassion of the Lord of Maitreya, compassion from the heart of the Lord of Maitreya, from his chest, like a very brilliant, white, very radiant white cloud sort of rolls down. His Holiness is like the trunk of the elephant, sort of stretching like that, or like stretching one's arm like that. Immediately, instantly, then this cloud rolls down, which is very white, as it says here. Emerges a brilliant white cloud. Like a fresh yogurt, it sort of rolls down.
That thing gabu de ne pongi je ko thang chi khasong khajin do sa chu min do ba never ga de ga ya thang la ta na ha go re timba di gong la timba ge za de ya pa bu je ne ge ji zhe jiang go tu ga le yo ba ta ba jie sha ju yo ma re timba de ma jie ba pa bu zhe chu mo de rang ge de de gong la chi sung go to la je ren bu chi yo se sung.
So you should visualize this the white cloud rolling down, and it forms in front of you in the space. It forms like a big gathering, like a heap of clouds. But the end is still attached. We shouldn't think that it's broken. The end is broken, but end is still attached to the chest of the narrow end is still attached to the heart, to the chest of the Guru Maitreya, and this lower end is in a big heap in front of us in the space, upon which there sits the Guru Tsongkhapa with his two chief disciples on precious golden throne and lotus and moon disk.
So
that is the invitation, as it says, the great master fresh organ. Then atop sits Tsongkhapa, all-knowing king of Dharma. We request your coming to the place along with your great disciples. That is the invitation. And now, after inviting the Guru in front of you, then we must. Now we are offering the 7 limb puja, or 7 limb offering.
Lama jibe zungarche jermuche rangla tu nyebu be shere ben zung jenge simbe da dang du bu zibe shatsa ji chibu chen ma zi de tu jibu yode be sang dong re jibe zungarche sa shere zumba kundo garbo.
So our Guru, in the form of Lama Tsongkhapa, who is sitting there with the two chief disciples on the two sides on the throne of precious. And then we are now offering the 7 limb puja. And the first limb that we are practice, that is the request for the long life. So, my Lord Guru is seated before me upon a lion throne, lotus and moon cushion. His body is white and he smiles blissfully. So, this is the expression on the face of the gurus. It's very important to visualize all gurus looking towards you with full attention, paying full attention, and compassionately sort of smiling with great affection and love and compassion towards you, not with a serious face staring at you, but with very compassionate eyes smiling and looking at you.
Dalu tebe suna shincho tu. Nge teba cheyagi, te tebe go nge suna sagi, choba pichira chigi. Suna sasagi shingi chola, nyange le medo, keba jasupato, juroji.
So we are asking the forms of the Guru to remain always without disappearing, without passing into parinirvana, to remain always as the field of our merit, field of our accumulation of merit for our development of the mind, as well as for the propagation of the teaching of the Buddha, teaching of the Dharma. As it says, please remain many eons and serve as the great merit field for the growth of my mind's faith and for the increase of Lord Buddha's teaching. So we're asking the Guru to remain without passing into parinirvana. So it is important to identify one's Guru with the one Guru Tsongkhapa with one's root Guru. That this Guru Tsongkhapa is one with one's root Guru. That is important. As His Holiness said many times, that whenever we visualize any deities or any forms of the Gurus or the deities, we should always see that form as the form of one's root Guru, not somebody separate from the Guru. And after this request, then we are now offering the prostration. If you can, you should at this moment visualize with countless bodies, not just one single body prostrating, but countless body together, multiplying your body together prostrating. If this is too difficult, then you're prostrating your own body with your one body. So we are praising the qualities of the Guru first with the mind. His omniscient wisdom mind encompasses all that is existent. So this is so here we are saying the Guru as actually the embodiment of the Buddha, because this quality is of the mind is exclusive to the Buddha. So his omniscient wisdom mind encompasses all that is existent. That means it is only Buddha's mind which is capable of perceiving all that exists, all phenomena without exception in their reality. And then we are praising the quality of his speech. It says whose voice is a profound teaching which ornaments the ear of the fortunate ones, of fortunate pupils. So this refers the speech of the Guru, which is the Buddha's speech, which is so excellent, eloquent, so excellent with all the perfections of the speech, which is like an ornament to the ears of the fortunate ones. So fortunate one refers to the bodhisattvas, those who generated their mind for the enlightenment, for the ultimate enlightenment. So for such beings, then his teaching, the excellent teaching, so profound and so vast, is like which gives a great pleasure or bliss to the ears of the fortunate ones, and they are all even the single word of the teaching is all well spoken and with profound meaning, which all leads the disciples to the ultimate goal of enlightenment. So no word is waste. It's like worthless, but everything is valid and has great value.
Tabi peji lamri zebe kus, tabi pe seade, tsoni jachibul chumbari, jeruji kote sigre, jebenta rangi lamia kote, jewa kama peji, be sunata ishi tso jach, pusana chumbari mado, ngaran tsuki surabu, be le chuyu jiki jewa lenjaba, jizawani na maari, jeza tsoni jachibul chumbe, sanje ji kote ejo, tabi peji lam, tabi peji, lamri zes, lata jebe jidena, jeda meba, lamia langner be langner zeba, be jide sona be, chi tabe chomi shiba tabu chile sigre. Lamri zebe goes.
So then the body of the Guru, that is the body of the Buddha, which is so wonderful, as it says, his body's beautiful radiance evokes wondrous admiration. So that means actually that body is not just an ordinary body created by karma or something like that, but the body which is a result of accumulation of countless merit. This is a creation or production of a great accumulation of merit, and which is perfect in every respect. So that guru, such a guru who has these qualities of the body, speech and mind, is, as it says through Lama Tsongkhapa, to the guru, whom merely viewing, hearing or contemplating earns one great merit. I make prostration. So that means to the guru who is just by whose name is heard or who sees seeing his body and thinking or remembering is a great source of merit. So this is the particular quality of quality of the Buddha. When Buddha's if one sees the Buddha's real the form, the body, then even just by seeing, then it produces a great bliss and great peace in the mind, and which contributes immediately for the attainment of liberation.
And
also the speech, to hearing directly the teaching of the Guru, the Lama Tsongkhapa, is needless to say. Even, for example, reading or studying the teaching, which is the speech of the Guru, even nowadays, for our own benefit, if by reading, learning his teachings, we accumulate great merit and we obtain great benefit, and it serves a very like a great means for us to develop on the path to accomplish a state of enlightenment, which is very evident. So that's why we are saying the hearing. And also the Guru's mind is by contemplating or by remembering the qualities of the Guru's mind, it produces a great faith in oneself and serves as also a great means to develop on the path to the enlightenment, accumulate a great merit. So the Guru's mind has the qualities of the omniscient mind, such as the 18 distinguished like qualities of the Buddha mind, as well like the 10 powers, the 4 fearlessness, the 4 perfections, and the 10 strength, and so on. They are the different qualities of the Buddha mind. They are all in the mind of the Guru. So therefore, it's the remembering or thinking about the qualities of the mind of the Guru is already very meaningful. So we are prostrating to the Guru. He who embodies this kind of these qualities of the body, speech, and mind. The next limb is offering. So at this moment, we should think that we stand out from our chest. energy and effort in the practice of Dharma and living a wholesome life and putting all their effort in the practice of Dharma and for their inner development, towards them we should sincerely rejoice with all our heart. And also we should rejoice, admire those who are giving meaning to this precious human rebirth, who are making this precious human rebirth worthwhile and meaningful by closing the door or by abandoning the 8 worldly objectives or 8 worldly principles, worldly dharmas or 8 worldly objectives. So we are generating a great rejoice in all such deeds and attitudes of all such practitioners of the Dharma, in particular to the same deeds of to the great deeds of one's guru, in particular the form of Lama Tsongkhapa, who has taken birth in the east of Tibet, and who has attained all the realizations, and who has propagated the teaching of Dharma everywhere, and illuminate the whole land with the teaching of Dharma. That is the most wonderful and great deeds of the Guru, and to that deed we rejoice, respect and rejoice from the depth of our heart. So Sambat Thakbe Yirango, that means we totally rejoice in your achievements, or that means rejoice from the depth of one's heart. So that is His Holiness has given this meaning in a simple form.
Kana chawu padre jide chi kabu chi zayang mangu wa jiru chi chirang chung chung be mitsu den zambu chi ten be wanda chi pu be suja tubu ji shu chi negu gu she je che son tu ga ju padre ja ne du su be so de yin sa be tu shema lo de ba ji chung tu nu ye su yo ti mo ne re ti ne be jide chu je bang ne jide chu chen de shema lo ga jiru bu chi ro bu be gong jin chung ma nyong sen na ne zhe chi ge ma do ma nyong be che chi re yeah, Gaden Konji Chuje Palu de Jengo Mare, Jana Gomaka Dene Shunga Yundu, Pegman Son Losham. Yang Yundu Zan the Neama Shui Abuji Pu, Yunto Medusachi Losham. Tajana Jacome, Madame Bacametaria, then she should be one Chumuto Yundu, Kongo Chengizine, Chudo Pepper. So much of a Masha, Rakatala Koshu. They are Berlin Jordan, Jerusalem, La Sulish, Meondu,
Lawless.
Thing at another said they are the nego during the Pentoya Medus, and you want to share chocolate.
His Holiness said doesn't need to be translated. There is not necessary to know all of that.
Go you only get one the data our then pick member this from the nation do the my child and sing child side is in it to paper. Then I didn't call my paper and should go to the door now. Chana the June, since they choose to my gun, but when I turn it, the other way loading it, Sigma. Such a pen that congratulates the Jana Gomoga the end shouldn't pay to do. Young Jabaka Chado and the Cheve, Gome Ula Pever, Jala, Jota Jala, Gover, Dudu, Zong Javer, me. Zong Jazan Pade, the Chai Pomba Chadamba Res Jenny, to the Revere Angel, Chundere, Pad, Chonake don't come ever matter. Can do Yanchi, Zong Jiang, one of the Keva Sung, today in Janakome, or La Patarishada, Bumbuchi, the nation, Gata, Agichun, and Rure. There is only the charge and around Sinjay, Repata Bena, Kaleja, looking what in the Chia get on Leoyati, Jedenia Social and the Vachani Water Mato, Tamakuna Hila Johnny, you cover it. And then you do Mara can you are young. John the Repeated Ceremony, you need the Shossing a Mara. You kill a dog. The same one we are just Jeremy Chicken Zama, the English way at your money. This call addition, Kesamaru, that should couple of the Tagisha to get Jeremy Zavana, Sandy Sayamari, the Avode, Sambazanga, Suna Sayari, Jisoo Gombare,
So His Holiness said he was telling some stories. It doesn't need to be translated. It takes so it doesn't. It takes time. So what is necessary to know is that we are rejoicing here, and all the virtuous qualities and the goodness of all beings in general, in particular the great achievements or the great service of the Dharma, the great deeds of Dharma that Lama Tsongkhapa has that achieved or offered. So to his deeds and to his life, to his deeds and realizations and his help towards the sentient beings, we rejoice from the depth of our heart.
Jizolama Dambache, Naji Chugu Kala, Chunzi Tichida, Sambe Dujan Zema, Saji Chuji Chaba, Abdu Sus, Peduni Shabare, Zemasia, Sajire.
So now for the request for the teaching of Dharma, so this limb, in this verse, there is an example and a meaning. So the example is the ground, the earth. So if when it doesn't rain, then the thing like the trees, flowers, plants cannot grow on earth, cannot grow on the ground. So these growths of the plants and so on are dependent to the rainfall, and the rainfall is dependent to the gathering of the clouds. And for the clouds to gather, there should be space in which it can gather. So if there is no space, the clouds cannot gather, and then the rain cannot fall, and then things cannot grow on earth. So in the same way, for the growth of all the spiritual, the wholesome, the virtuous developments and realizations, attainments, in the field of our mind, one must receive the instructions, the teachings, the methods, the teaching of the Guru. So the teaching in order to teach the Dharma for the benefit of the disciples, for their development, there should be like for the rainfall there is the need of the clouds, like that there should be the wisdom and compassion. If there is no wisdom, if there is no knowledge, then there's nothing to teach. If one doesn't know, and ignorant, doesn't understand, doesn't know, what can it teach to others? And although there is great knowledge, great wisdom, if the compassion is lacking, then he would not teach. Then instead one would just enjoy the stay happily and be concerned with anything. And if one lacks the compassion towards the disciples, then Guru can just stay and happily and enjoy oneself, but no, without giving teaching.
Chugu kala chinzi drin chirang chuju nakatabu de la chembada ziwani grimba du trine dujen zema sajitabu de la sabada jachi chuja avdu sus chungo goro chu sumro na chebare yani.
So what we are requesting here to the Guru is in the space or in the sky of the Dharmakaya. The Dharmakaya in the Dharmakaya, then let the clouds of compassion and wisdom gather, and let the clouds of wisdom and compassion gather, and from it, then let the rain of the Dharma, the shower of the Dharma, the rain of the Dharma, let fall on the mind, or to the disciples, on the ground of the disciples, for their growth, or their spiritual growth, or the virtuous growth in the mind of the disciples. So what we are asking is turning the wheel of Dharma.
Nada we say English was good to Nyangal Mendava Suataba Diage, Duji Naga City Pedete Saturday, Kuni Chibare. Things and Dikatula, Mandone, Chosen, Dune, Yabe Ranjiri, Nyangal Mendava Suataba.
So here, Lolos, there is one additional verse here, which is Namda verse. After this request of Dhamma, there is may the Vajra body created from the purity of the clear light, free of rising and setting of cyclic existence, but visible to the ordinary viewer only in its unsubtle physical form, stay on unchanging without waning until samsara ends. This is an additional verse which can be inserted here, because this is actually a request for the long life of the Guru, and which is not actually in the actual the original text, but this is added here because the long life part is put right at the beginning. In the beginning of, just after invitation, there is the long life. So here one more verse is added at this for the long life.
Sanjay Temba Taro shows, Tembe Tonal, Tabarton Jangolame, Bendonga Sunuki Tembaruchi, said about the Menuba unit never shows, Road Deota, Temba Jeveton, Mona Jever.
So then the final dedication of our merit. We are dedicating all our merit that we have accumulated in general and in particular through this practice for the benefit of the sentient beings and for the flourishing of the Dharma. Benefit of the sentient being means they become actually the source of happiness and liberation for all the sentient beings, and to satisfy their inner wish, to fulfill their ultimate wish, and for the propagation of Dharma, for the flourishing of Dharma in general in every part of the world. In particular, the Sutra Tantra, the Sutra Tantra combined method, or the teaching or the tradition, the teaching of Lama Tsongkhapa to remain for all the time as the refuge of all sentient beings, and it to flourish everywhere for all the time.
So
that completes the 7 limb puja.
대달라 맨데 표는 온시 전로 렌주 요리 아니 싫어 돈 주주 요리 치루도 노주도 가양 지주 요리 메시 먹고네 다다른 참마 셰주 나지 셰네 차도 그거 요 말에 만셰 신기해 말에 시작이 자 전부 요리 소로치.
And then there is the recitation of Guru Mantra, this prayer and so on. But actually here, for this, if one practices this Guru Yoga precisely, there is a way to here to develop the wisdom, the great wisdom, the profound wisdom, the quick wisdom, the vast wisdom, and so on. There are and fast wisdom. There are different types of wisdom to develop. By doing this practice and recitation mantra and combined with different types of visualization and so on. There are a lot to practice like that here. Then also one can also change this practice with the Guru Mantra for the increase of life, for the increase of merit, for the increase of prosperity, wealth, and so on. It can be changed into many different practices, but there are a lot of them. His Holiness said he cannot explain all now, and also he said he doesn't know that much to explain, and also there's not time to explain all that. So he thinks this much would be enough for today. Lord, let's go to loving. The most important thing, that one can develop through this practice of Guru Yoga and the Guru Mantra is for developing wisdom. And also life. Like we have received the initiation of life today. And wealth. And then for rainfall, there is a practice, one can do this for call for rain. And also there is a way to from this practice for a method to stop storm, hailstorm, this kind of things, to protect field, crops. And also for to stop the growth of weeds on the in the field. So altogether there's 100 such different practices where this Miktsema Guru Mantra can be used for different purposes. There are 100 different practices or activities. Duzi karing duzi tan chabidi. Mudik Tingwa. Now in the Mudik Tingwa there is a particular collection of the method which is called the garland, pearl garland, Mudik Tingwa. Is there are 100 activities, actions.
Oh yeah. That in the can betting the conduit we are taught that is some Mutango Yime to Suatamni, Maratwe, but Suatan the Chinigibe, Suata Sarut Chemismadona, they get two of us.
But the most important purpose is to pray to the Guru, Lama Tsongkhapa, seeing as embodiment of the compassion, wisdom, and the power of the Buddha. Namely, Avalokiteshvara Vajrapani and Manjushri.
Oh yeah. Kesha tenda basha wu chone me zimala ya chi chomba seje ju gun so da chu na yuen de de ju gun so da chu sang la ba la da yi me ju gun so da chu sum je xin je ba chen me do ko la sang lu dong da ma de lu sum chenbo ji sum yo res
chi kar kana
chi chomba seje
nang kaning mo
yuen de de
no los chungba seje sen de she
pe de ja la or re sum go pe le ja ne je mu chi chi pe de ja
no Nang there are three ways of comparing the Guru Tsongkhapa with the three lords of the family, the Vajrapani, Avalokiteshvara, Manjushri, and Vajrapani. And that because Guru Tsongkhapa embodies these three inner attributes, compassion, wisdom, power, and also because of the example and because of the inner qualities and the Sumbati Karingun. Yes, and then because one entity with the three secret deities and so on, they are three ways of comparing the Guru Tsongkhapa with the three deities.
This is Daya, Lama Joya, Lama Lama Chidu, Naru, Sangru, Chevaris.
And also the Guru Yoga, this Guru Yoga, there are three levels: the outer Guru Yoga, inner Guru Yoga, and secret Guru Yoga. There are three practices such as the practice of the Guru's body, like wishful gem like Guru's body, and sunlight like Guru's speech, and this secret Vajra like the secret Vajra of the Guru's mind. And there are three methods like that. But all those His Holiness he cannot explain, and he doesn't know all of them too. And to explain everything what he knows, it will take a long time. So we should stop somewhere, so we stop here now. So all of you request very much for his return. If you practice Dharma well and continue like now, you with your same enthusiasm, same courage in your practice of Dharma, then he hopes and he prays and he is quite sure that through the auspicious relation like Dharma link and good karmic link of the Guru disciples, there will be a reunion in this, soon in the future, in the near future. So we should stop here because we cannot finish anyway. So here we make a short break for 10 minutes, and then we start the puja, the soul puja with the long life for His Holiness. Zong je dan zo je jonam lai chan jo ba do da ni ro la ben je zong je ro ba jo zong je dan zo je jonam lai chan jo ba do da ni ja zu ji da ye ro la ben je zong je ro ba jo zong je dan zo je jonam lai chan jo ba do da ni ja zu ji Rola Benje Sanje Robara Sho De Jenga Le Ranye Lama La Kande Save Bole Guze Chojo Chebe Nije Chen La Be Tabaram Jamba Ji Yunin Kwebe Jeba Buzun Sobara Juru Ragara Kishin Chembe Manile Data Kanya Mage Simjena Tene Jise Janju Nyembe Ba Lama Gunjo Zun La Jazuru Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharmaya Namo Sangaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharmaya Lama Lai Gombang Doje Masenje Lamje Donga De Dejen Sanje Salang Baraja De Chedo Lam Samo Lama Lai Maji Dugu Basam Jembe Dongan Baye Rinjin Jeten Chuji Nianda Jebe Kajin Sumjen Zaya Lama Sanje Gunje Ngoni Namba Ngomen Zembe Gelon Shachi Chanyin Tungar Chaye Jenje Yamba Nyamja Duzi Kanwe Lonsi Nam Kurwan Dande Chukwe Sumse Sendo Benje Ola Tuga Jabdo Doji Chanwa Shechi Chanyi Gundo Ngo Doji Zone Ichon Maji Lenje Gedon Nama Renje Genje Deje Laze Daji Naze Lo Chebi Gende Vize Don Banja Zenange Kove Doji Jiron Suji Shube Pombo Namda Dishi Ngai Kami Yunji Genje Zaji Sena Janjo Sem Abu Jajmani Jishi Toye La Choye Wambo Ni Vize Chojan Nejesan Jikden Banam Shevje Den Tago Rinjin Uji Lama Yidan Jingur Lotsu Sanje Jansen Bawo Kanjo Den Zong Jia Zego Neju Teta Gosung Doji Sumze Hui Vize Jaji Rajin Ije Bana Jindan this is the long life ceremony. So at this moment, then we offer the talk here. We offer the talk. Now the prayer, Allah la 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 ho this.
Allah
Now we continue from the rest of the prayer, where we have stopped before. Yewon Langso. Just
After the offering?
Page 5, verse 35. For the long life mandala offering for the request for the request for the long life of the Guru. Rinpoche, Lambo Rinpoche, Dacho Rinpoche, Mabu Rinpoche, Dejem, Pumbo, Gima, Jimama, Luma, Dama, Medoma, Dugama, Nazama, Dijama, Nima, Dawa, Rinpoche, Chole Namba, Devi, Janze, Uzola, Dami, Denjo, Buzum, Zoba, Mazawa, Zanjin, Yido, Wan, Dida, Jinjin, Zawa, Danju, Bara, Jebe, Ban, Banan, Jebara, Duya, Yunzo, Dembe, Ngada, Jizo, Losa, Junju, Tudin, Be, Zambe, Jengan, Jabe, Guze, Gaba, Jida, Jida, Gia, Pado, Dembara, Shuva, Shue, Yudo, Shingambu, Tujian, Jue, Dendo, Shizo, Zhe, Shin, Dazo, Simjia, Damjia, La, Tuze, Wa, Jimbe, We will recite the long life prayer of Kyabje Rinpoche. It's all in. Can you follow this? Lama la son ni me 天雷耶，马达罗萨尊者今年耶，图边世界见证别三别，国界界真耶不来今耶罗。Rabgara Sanzin Siri Peranu Marge Miyo Gargu Nyam Zulajin Nyo Gujuda Tobadai Juni Ye Genji Chabe Rinara Sundin Serjan Rinluan Zinge Yugaraju Dade Losan Zunju Yin Ye图边去也人别三不，国见这真也不来今也了，永别做大你说咋的看那呀那天你当多真切，拉索口做结果蹦蹦结，发达长完南切嘎个当。马杰多见人把牛米给，南个罗萨尊者今年节，图边去节见真别三不，古见这人也把这节，太大了是那帮多他亲家，我今天就感觉来太当的。南日节正八年前南的，古给西南土些人入手，咸阳担当电子南个节，罗嗦电些就不年些呢，罗三年别差别怕不节，准备撒电用手加住了节。对别界限三别尊，公别谁先进拉给，这年中总业主，让做进去别就罗节，其实刚节日我不，天色马月生给主，见面有人我们先多。民主大都电主节，朝中家月见老大，他见送面前来的，阿爷们别人这些，顿着给人白有
让他们这里别票上。
刚进去就。
大家退销吗？这过来大些没说的问题吗？那么个新疆他们搞的问题，人在上面。
我是这个问题。
Lawless. So we continue from Dorjikula. 多结果来见见面啊呀，从旧往给也不什么多，大家没把这件事的话，两面面大把来说说，给他身边南个来给大家送的就是拉马耶，才让混乱人面结成。从旧多些相多些我原点就那最真家做节马天诺个做节用做我面前把图完你别接那天就完全老说完的看到电脑的我些别电把月别人点兄弟把马日家月动作去解决给说给月些拉手我的故事来当罗先生的要当救命我当去解决今天就算这当这个了多现在做了手我的三界上面前别马路的月你领着我了这些浪上 三七年等八一，将官土界将老所完的，土别尼玛对见努约，滚家没变着完满波拉，人人在万年瓦中在的，将官土界将老所完的，土别叫我当街的，刚给把个不该接什么，大家是那么见多人啊的，将官土界将老所完的，这些古松间接火罗呢，他给就是这边就给了，他们是见着完整在的，将官土界将老所完的，直接碰俺天界养老呢，这些人啊要用心报答，除了我们让心就是。当年那么就老所完的，关键也写着把来传，一不过了过了几月当年的，日天晓得多见证，从就当兵跟老所完的，这面人家干月着吧，也没天有关键无关键的，他妈当这个啥真的，想做什么的说的。Jene lama jene yedam jene kanto jene tene sonde janju bato jene jene so dedam bato jene daya doje jaju sonde la se je do 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 denje ba je so jene lama jene yedam jene kanto jene tene sonde janju ba do jene jene so dedam bato jene daya doje jaju sonde la se je do do天界种子把耶稣，今年拉玛今年耶拉，今年汉族今年天年送的将就把这今年家先没做，一当把这今年大呀都接家就送子了，世界界种子，天界种子把耶稣。到了松索我的别的拉面不松多见年了，就是月色干嘛天高松，人当结家就那大年纪，那什么人当结家天把的，这些那些那么我些，过些多不些拉嘛你把些，这些天别见见拉嘛。Now we offer a mandala offering once again, the long mandala offering as a thanksgiving to accepting the request for the long life. ba la je cha da me ne lu da lu ba la ya da ma ya je ya ya da me ne da me ne de da ren bo je de wo ba san xin de je je ba ma me ba ye lo do ko ren bo je no bo ren bo je zhe mo ren bo je ren bo je la bo ren bo je da jo ren bo je Rinpoche de Chenpo ye Pompa Kyama Ma Luma Dawa Niloma Niloma Nazama de Jama Nyema Dawa Rinpoche Do Chole Namba Jele Uzo La Dami Ye Benjo Buzum Zoba Ma Zawa Meba Zanshin Ye Dowa Wa Gita Chenchen Zawa Yubar Jebe Bande Lama Tamba Nangan Jebara Dunya Yonzo Tembe Ngada Jizun Lo San Zunju Tudin Be San Be Shenga Ne Guze Gewa Chida Ne Chida Ge Badu Tembara Chube Sheshe Sambo Le Bara Do Be Gajin Dara Ge Shingan Bu Ji U Tu Jin Zhove 等多些做事，现在当做身间当着，兔子我真不管，今天老多木给我做马日把子的，做人不的说也没